Hello, my name is Charles, and in today's video, we are going to talk about one of the biggest kind of spiritual desires humans have, or just aspirations of the human spirit, and that is to grow. Growth feels good, and when humans progress and grow and get better at skills, such as when you're younger, let's say skateboarding and surfing, or even if you're older, surfing and skateboarding, right? Any progression in getting better at something feels really, really good. Because it feels like you're moving in a direction. It feels you got purpose. It feels like you're like that progression feels really rewarding. I think it's an intrinsic part, and we even notice this in video games. I mean, Dr. K, a wonderful individual, explained why video games in today's generation, for people ranging from 18 to 29, is so prevalent. And is it just that technology's booming? Is it like they're doing some Jedi mind tricks to make the video game super addictive? Well, in a way, but maybe not maliciously, hopefully. I think the real reason is, or one of the reasons that he explained, was that inbuilt in games, whether it's from a ranked competitive, video game, or even a story-based video game, there's progression, there's movement, there's a sense you're developing a character or moving up in the ranks, and right? Let's say anyone who's worked a job, after a certain point of working at a position, what do you want? You want to move up to the next position, and you want to move up to the next position, or you want a pay increase, or that the progression in terms of both skills and rewards and capabilities, I think, is intrinsic to kind of the human spirit. And so catalyzing, or not. So video games, I think, catalyze, or not catalyze, but take advantage of that fact, and they build in ways to grow and improve in the video game. That's what makes it so captivating for players. And then on another note, or on the same kind of stream of thought, I think as humans, what we can do, to make our lives feel better, to make our lives more enriching, and in the lives of our loved ones, is support people in their goals, in their journeys, in their destinations. Support their progress, not in what you want them to do, but in what they want to do. Right? Because that's that unconditional love. That's that true unconditional love. And then in the supporting of their goals unconditionally, you have fun along the way. You're wholesome and have fun along. Like, let's say this is a romantic partner, right? One of the best, right? I'm super grateful and fortunate to have a good kind of relationship. And if you can be aligned in a common vision, right? But then have wholesome fun along the way, enjoy the journey, and grow in terms of competency. Like, have fun in the present, but also grow along the way and progress. That's ideal. So, I mean, if it's like a family member even, or a friend, if you can support them in their goals, help them grow, or support their growth along the way, and just have fun in the present while you're doing it, I think that's ideal, because humans naturally, intrinsically want to grow. And that's a wisdom lesson I had to learn hard today. And I think it's so important. Right, I unfortunately got into a little argument, and it was quite sad. And so, just learning to genuinely support, right, as humans, what we can abstract out from the fact that video games capitalize on people intrinsically wanting growth is with the relationships we have, or relationship and friendships and familial, connections. We can support their growth as well. Because people, you want to align on their journey and on their vision, and they'll appreciate it. I mean, that's true. That's true support. So I hope this helps. Right? Just taking a look at, like, if we try to analyze why, for example, growth feels good. To be honest, I don't. I think it's just it enables possibilities. Would be my first guess, is that the more you grow in terms of competency, or even in terms of, like, let's say it's like YouTube, in terms of, how big is your platform? It grows in terms of rewards and options for what you can, or just like, the rewards are higher so you can do more in life, but then also, it allows you to have a bigger impact. I think just growth and expansion is just a fundamental characteristic, or goal of the spirit, so to speak, for human beings. And I think recognizing that, we can improve both our own lives, our relationship, or our devoted relationship, our family, and our friends. So I hope this helps. And I hope anyone watching can, hopefully take away a lesson, learn from my learnings. And yeah, God bless and have a wonderful day.